Today I'm going to turn the Sacramento Kings into a dynasty. The Kings have not won an NBA championship since around the 1950s, and they also didn't end their 16-ish year long playoff drought until last year. Once again, the Kings did not make the playoffs this past season, advancing to the last game of the play-in tournament. This resulted in them getting the 13th pick in the next draft, which will help us make this team a dynasty and one of the best teams the league has ever seen. We won like 20 games last season, mainly because I put Keegan in the G League, Kobe Jones in the G League, and Keon Ellis so that they would develop whenever we actually start the video. Here we are. We have the 5th pick in the draft, so we're going to make this as realistic of a rebuild as possible. I plan on keeping De'Aaron, Sabonis, and Keegan. Malik Monk's going to be interesting because I kind of cannot afford him on contract right now, which is kind of an issue because if I knew I could get him back instantly, sure, I would probably draft Zachariah or Matt, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get Malik Monk back. Also, Shasha made an all-rookie team last season for us, which is not bad. Averaged 10-5, almost 2 steals. De'Aaron averaged 26, 4, 6, almost 3 steals. Sabonis with 17, 14, 9. So our big two right here is phenomenal. Malik Monk had a great season, almost 20 points with 5 assists and a steal off our bench. So there's a couple things we can do here. Either A, we can just take Zachariah. The Kings need a wing so badly, so this would help out a ton. I can take Stephon Castle. It would pretty much just fill Malik Monk's position, or I can get Matt. I could also see what I can trade finder for this pick. Like I said in the intro, the Kings have the 13th pick this coming up season. Well, guess what? We got the 5th pick in the rebuild. Deal with it. Lauri Markkanen would low-key be perfect for this team. Obviously, the Jazz would want a lot more than this realistically, but I think I'm honestly just going to take Zachariah, and we're just going to hope for the best. That's like the most needed position on the Kings roster is an upgrade from Harrison Barnes. So hopefully that does work out for us in the long run. There are some really good free agents here that we can actually get back. The issue is this, man. We got to get Malik a contract, and right now I just can't offer him enough. So I do need to free up some cap space here, which does mean getting rid of some assets we have for practically nothing. So Chris Duarte really had an underwhelming season for us. Davion Mitchell as well. Bro, when Bronny got compared to a poor man's Davion Mitchell, I about lost it. That was low-key hilarious because just what a comparison. Anyway, we're going to get rid of them for future first. We're going to keep Keon on the team, obviously. I guess we'll get rid of Sasha and Kevin Herter, and we're just going to take some future first-round picks. I could definitely get some better bench role players, but I am very big on bringing Malik Monk back to the roster. We're still $5 million short, so I still can trade Harrison Barnes, Trey Lyles. Those are pretty much the only two. I think I'm just going to get rid of Trey Lyles. He's 28. I love him, but I just don't really need him in the rebuild. All right, now I should be able to get Malik Monk back on the team, assuming... Bro, we're still like $1 million short. There's no way. All right, Kobe Jones, goodbye. I'm high on Kobe too. I think he's going to fit in well with the roster in the future, but we got to get Malik back. Like, it's just a definite. If he doesn't sign with us, I'm going to be heated. All right, we get him back for a little less than 20 mil. Right now we have De'Aaron, Malik, Keon Ellis, Keegan Murray, Harrison Barnes, and Zachariah, and Sabonis, which I can move Keegan to the 4 if I really want to. What about Zachariah? He goes down like 2. We're going to move Keegan to the 4. And then we're going to trade Harrison Barnes. I can't with this man on my team. I'm so over it. Ben Simmons would not be the worst addition to the bench if that's the best trade we're seeing. Isaiah Stewart would low-key fit in this roster really well. I've seen like realistic trade scenarios with him, so we're probably going to pick him up. He can stretch the floor. Walker Kessler also would not be bad. Definitely provides an Alex Len type big man off our bench. Just a lot better. Never mind. I don't need to see anything else. We get Jamie, who can instantly start for us, which means I might have taken an L in drafting Zachariah, but him coming off our bench is huge. I would like to fill it out around him. Bruce Brown is a perfect bench role player at the shooting guard position. Can I get John Wall still? Perfect. All right, we get another big score off our... Oh, no we don't. This man really just left me to sign with the Jazz. That's crazy. There's honestly some good centers in here. I'm kind of high on Jackson Hayes. I know his stats aren't the best, but I don't think he's bad. by any means. I was definitely hoping Andre Drummond was still available. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about Keon Ellis. I could have run him at like the backup point guard position. All right, we need a backup big. It's that simple. Bobo, you like 7'3". All right, perfect. We're gonna move Bobo to the center position, and then Keon, or we're just gonna move Bruce Brown back to the point guard. So now we have De'Aaron, Bruce Brown, Malik Monk, Keon Ellis, Jamie, Zachariah, Keegan, Sabonis, and Bobo. I was just looking at the scoring and just the season stats in general for our team, and I'm super happy with it. Right now, at least when I looked, we didn't have a player scoring over 20 points a game, but it's just because the scoring is so consistent across the entire board, which, like I said, I will take that. That means we have a ton of depth and a lot of pieces we can potentially trade, but I don't even know if I want to. We just won 66 games in our first true season of the rebuild, which I would take any day of the week. Sabonis does make the All-NBA third team for us. De'Aaron Fox makes the All-Defensive second team, and then Zachariah did thankfully make the All-Rookie second team. Like I said, I might regret not taking Stephon Castle later on. It is what it is. We're the first seed in the West. We're playing Memphis here, and we do win in 5 games. Look at the season stats, though. I mean, like I'm saying, it was super consistent across the board. Sabonis 16, 12, 10, almost a steal, half a block. Jamie 16, 5, 3 over a steal. Keegan, thank goodness I put him in the G League. He just excelled. 16, 6. An assist, a steal, and a block. Perfect. I can always move him to the 3 later on and trade Jamie for a more defensive-oriented power forward. De'Aaron, 21-4, 6, 2 steals. Malik, 17-3, 5, a steal. Bobo, 9, 7, a block. Honestly, one of the better seasons that he usually has. Zachariah with 10, 3, 1, and 1 as a rookie. Keon Ellis with 4, 2, assists, a steal. Probably going to trade him. He's never just that good in the rebuild. I love him as a player. I think he's great, but in the rebuilds, not so much. Bruce Brown was 7, 3, 2, and almost a steal. So, honestly, just looking at this trade candidates we have for the future, Jamie, I'm probably going to end up getting a more defensive-oriented power forward, preferably someone like Evan Mobley, Jaren Jackson Jr., a player alongside that caliber. Maybe I go for more of an offensive approach through Laurie. Also, Keon Ellis and Bruce Brown are both probably going to be gone. I do hope Zachariah develops a little more, and I'm really happy with how Bobo played this season. Oh my gosh, we just got waxed by the Mavericks. Is it just their regular roster too? That's crazy. Wow, we didn't stand a chance, because this man's averaging a 40-point triple-double, and thank goodness, at least the Mavericks won an NBA championship because of this man. What were his official playoff stats? Where is he? This man just averaged a 36-point triple-double in the playoffs. There's nothing I can do about that, alright? Dang, there's some really good available players still in the draft. Alright, we're going to take VJ Edgecombe, and then I still have another lottery-protected pick this year. Actually, no, it's barely out of it. We're going to take Jaden. It's like a 7-foot center, so we have 2 more young players we can trade for a win-now player if I decide to do that. Like I said, I'm probably going to trade Jamie because I think we just need a better power forward in general. Taylor Hendricks would be great to get on the roster. Is there anybody that we just have to get back? No. Alright. I do want to move Keegan to the small forward position because ultimately I think that's where he just needs to be playing. It's just that simple, which means we do have Jamie to trade. Like I said, I wanted Bruce Brown and Keon gone. And then I could run these 3 off the bench, which means I don't really need Bobo if I wanted to go that route, which isn't the worst thing in the world. We don't really have a win now approach, but I'm not too worried about it. We also do have some future firsts we can package to try to get an Evan Mobley type power forward. I just realized they're probably still in free agency at the moment. Jaren Jackson Jr. would not be the worst thing in the world. Where is Lauri Markkanen? Is he still on the Jazz? I don't even know where he is. He actually might be in moratorium too. Let's just get out of this period so that we have more players that we can trade for. Alright, perfect. Let's make that trade package again with Jamie, Bobo, Bruce Brown, Keon Ellis, and then some future first. And then let's see. Okay, Lauri's actually on the Wizards right now. Averaged 27 rebounds last season. I like him a lot. This might be giving up a little too much. So let's get rid of the first, and we still get Lauri, which I'm going to throw into the power forward position. Goes up in overall. I know he's not a defensive power forward, but his offensive capability as a 7-foot player it's just insane. And then off the bench, we do have 3 very young players, 2 rookies, 1 guy in his sophomore season. So we definitely need more of a leader off the bench. Chris Paul is actually perfect for what we need, assuming he wants to sign with us. So now we have De'Aaron, CP3, Malik Monk, BJ Edgecombe, Keegan, Zachariah, Laurie, Sabonis, and Jaden. If this team doesn't win around as many games as last season, then I'm definitely going to trade some of our young players for a more win now approach. Look, don't mind the record, alright? We started off the season not too hot, and for whatever reason, I was running Kessler Edwards at the 5. I don't know how that snuck in there. Man was getting minutes at our center position as a small forward. Like I said, man, I don't know what happened. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. But we still did play or have a good record at the end of the day. Almost 60 wins despite that happening. And we don't have any All-NBA players or All-Defensive players. BJ Edgecombe does make the All-Rookie first team off our bench. It's the only All-Rookie player we had. I don't think Jaden played enough games. We're the 3rd seed, which is a little questionable. But hey, it is what it is. We got a lot of pieces we can trade. Sabonis averaged 15, 12, 9, and a steal. Keegan with 15, 6, an assist, a steal, and a block. De'Aaron 24, 7, and 2. Laurie 16, 7, an assist, almost a steal, and almost a block. Bro played fantastic for us. Malik Monk with 16, 4, 6. Zachariah with 11. VJ Edgecombe with 12, 4, 2 assists, and a steal. It might be time for Malik Monk to get traded or at least come off the bench because VJ Edgecombe just has so much upside. Chris Paul with 5 and 5. Then, like I said, Kessler Edwards snuck in there. Jaden averaged 5, 3 for us. Honestly, I probably should have kept Kessler Edwards at the 5 with those stats. Ain't no way we're going to lose to the Jazz. Alright, we beat them in 7 games. We're playing the Spurs, who have Carlton Carrington. This man has turned into a beast recently in the rebuild. They also added Jalen Green to pair with Victor. Low-key, not a bad squad as we do lose the first 2 games. Oh my gosh, we getting swept. Oh my gosh, we avoid the sweep. We take a game. Bro, the Dynasty is not looking good so far as Chet does win Finals MVP. Bro, let me get this man from the Thunder. Holy cow, those stats are crazy. I can't even lie. I just cooked up one of the greatest starting 5s of all time. Unfortunately, we did have to give up Malik Monk. I'm not happy about it by any means, but we're once again going to be a 60-win team. So it was just something that had to be done, alright? It was a lesser of 2 evils, I guess. We won 63 games on the season. Do we have any? AD, look, this is the guy we traded for. Bro just made the All-NBA second team for us. I had to trade so many people. Sabonis also just made the All-NBA third team. AD, All-Defensive first team once again. Bro, Loki just went back in his prime. We're not even the 1st seed. Are you kidding me? Season stats, just kidding. That was a rookie report. AD with 24, 10, 4, 1, and 2. Sabonis 14, 11, 9, and a steal. De'Aaron 21, 4, 8, and 2. VJ Edgecombe, I told you guys, he's a starting shooting guard, 17, 6, 3, over a steal, half a block. Keegan 15, 5, 2, over a steal, half a block. Zachariah with 13, 4, 2 assists, a steal. This guy low-key needs to be starting, so I don't know what we're going to do about him. Christian Wood off the bench with 6. Josh Richardson with 5. Cameron Payne with 4. Got all 3 of those guys on a minimum contract because I had no money left after trading for AD. We sweep the Jazz in the first round with 4-1 the Pelicans. Oh my gosh. We do not have to play the Thunder. Oh my gosh, they just took the first game of this series. It's so cooked. Now we up 3-1. Give us that 4-1. Sabonis actually just won Western Conference Finals MVP, averaging 18, 11, 11, a steal, half a block, 60% from the field, 57% from 3. Bro, we playing the 6-seeded Pistons. Go ahead and give me this series, bro. Give me the sweep or not. We go up 2-1, 3-1, and we win our first championship of the video. AD just backpacked the team for Finals MVP, averaging 30 and 10 and over 4 blocks. So I will go ahead and simulate one final season in hopes of winning 2 championships. I was forced to trade Keegan Murray. Alright, another Kings player who I really don't want to see gone, just like Malik Monk. But hey, this is a rebuild. We're in the 2028 NBA season. I needed a bench, okay? I could trade him, and I got Jalen Johnson and Onyeka Okongwu for the bench instead of having some minimum contract 55-year-olds coming off the bench with a knee injury. So, we got 2 younger players. AD with 19, 9, 3, 1 over 2 blocks. Zachariah, 18, 5, 3, almost 2 steals, almost a block. Perfect, isn't 89 overall. De'Aaron with 17, 4, 7, 2 steals. Sabonis 12, 9, 9, and a steal. VJ Edgecombe 19, 6, 3, over a steal, half a block. Onyeka 7 and 5 off the bench with a block. Jalen Johnson 6, 5, 2, and a steal. Karis LeVert was 6. I don't know who Mark Sears is. Bro just averaged 11 and 5 and a steal in 18 minutes. Par 36 stats are really good. Somebody gotta inform me on who that man is, because I genuinely have no idea. We're going to take this game by game against the Spurs because they did smack us a couple seasons ago. As we do go up 3-1 and we take this series in 5. Looks like we are going to have to play this Thunder team who have added Ace Bailey to their roster. Oh my, we're so cooked. We are so cooked. We're going to take this game by game as we go down freaking 3-0. We're coming back. The comeback is real. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let's have them blow a 3-0 lead against us. We just dropped 27 in the third. I swear, if we lose this game... Okay, it looks like we're good. We're pretty much blowing them out. All right, we take 2 games in a row here. Watch us get waxed this game. Please don't get waxed. Okay, we take the first quarter by 12. Guys, there's no way. Bruh. Okay, we're still winning. We should be fine. All right, we're good. We're up by 12. We do... Oh, my gosh. The 3-0 lead. It's time, fellas. Please, Kings, as we do not come out scoring at all. Okay, we actually ended up taking the first by a point. Then we kind of got blown out in the second. Oh my, it's over. It's over. GG, fellas. We won a whole 1 championship. Wow, it is what it is. We still got the Kings a championship. They haven't gotten one since the 50s, so still not a bad roster. I mean, De'Aaron, VJ Edgecombe, Zachariah, AD, Sabonis, Onyeka, Jalen Johnson, Levert, and Mark Steers. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I will catch you all with the next video.